maximum right now.
My favorite thing is that every time the tweet comes up for you streaming from Hitbox, it has a Vulpix fighting a Hoot Hoot.
That's just fine, because I don't know why it has that. Did I find a Hoot Hoot in my last stream? I think in
I
the Pokemon stream, I must have.
maybe you did. I just assume it was from Fire Owl Edition,
Well, that is
and I
a.
and I do not care if I am wrong.
I'm just gonna jump right into this queue.
Yeah, let's do it. 100 play points or
100
whatever.
play. How readable is like the player name text?
Let me make things bigger. Readable. I can read Waduken, Geek Gardener,
TJ Hunter 619, an angry Olm.
an angry Olm, Marcello,
Marcello, not Marcello, Marcello, or
Marcello.
maybe Marhello. And then there's Stump Goblin. Okay, that's all
There's
I
some
wanted to
goblin.
know. Is I have a new setup, and for those out in the world, I have a new setup, and I'm getting used to it. Here we go. Who was our last guy?
Lord of Winterfell was the
Oh,
last person to
that
join.
open pack.wave was much louder than I wanted it to be.
Also, the cards are much tinier than.
They are no longer much tinier.
Okay, well,
So what do we got?
what do we got? My
Uh,
eye is immediately drawn towards like the cool stuff here, like Noble Hierarch, Siege Gang, Tassiger, uh, that sort of thing.
I really love Falcon Wrath Aristocrat, but I don't think I'm ever going to actually play it. There's also like Stagger Shock and the Land and a Walker.
Yeah.
I guess Ratchet Bomb's like the safest pick. Like Ratchet Bomb or Noble Hierarch.
I think Ratchet Bomb's too low power to be the pick,
Yeah,
really.
it's not power pick. Oh, should I go in on Siege Gang?
Go with your gut. This is your cube.
This is
It's
my
Siege Gang.
cue, but I've got you here. I'm gonna pick Siege Gang Commander because
Hmm?
I want to make a deck that can use Siege Gang Commander, even though he's not as strong as Noble Hierarch.
Well, Siege Gang Commander can be quite. Wow, that was like moving very slowly, getting bigger.
Yeah, I had to click it. So we got other stuff here. Uh,
Yeah.
New edition, one of my favorite black triple black creatures, but I'm not picking it. I don't think.
The vampire theme is gone. You are
Hmm.
correct. Midnight Banshee is one of the new black cards that appeared. It's not like the best, but
Yeah, I like it a lot. It's a little slow though. It doesn't immediately do its thing, but if it gets to do its thing like once, then it's already paid for itself.
so here's a couple options here. Bolus is here, obviously. Lightning Strike is here. Avalanche Riders is here. I'm actually going to note Sword to Plowshares because red white aggro is cool.
Red White Aggro is cool. Either that or
W-
Lightning Strike. I'm gonna if Avalanche Riders comes back and we're even a slightly aggressive deck, that would be cool.
Right. Avalanche Riders kind of owns. Is notably the first printed invitational card.
Yep. It's also the first 4 mana Stone Rain that I like, coincidentally. So what do we got here? Flame Slash, Monastery
So,
Mentor,
ooh.
Port,
I,
a Fetch, Natural Order.
I was gonna mention how weak red and white looked in here, and then it's like, no, wait, Monastery Mentor in a deck that might want to be like, waha, helixes
It
and
it might also just be a Gray Ogre. I guess
well,
Flame
you have
Slash is like the
swords,
correct. Or Flame Slash is the easiest pick, but I don't know if I want to pick it. There's also like Port.
right?
How about let's pick the Monastery Builder Mentor and then try to be that.
Well, here's the thing: Monastery Mentor fits in one of your only themes that exist, which is tokens. You know,
Tokens is a real theme.
it's
It
hard to have a
also
theme with two cards, but you could.
no. Okay, what is Monastery Mentor's power?
Ooh.
What is Siege Gang Commander's power?
You don't have to remind me the power of Siege Gang Commander. I played a standard deck that was literally the interaction
So
it had.
maybe we can find our favorite
A friend.
our favorite white card. So we have there's the Lilianas in here. Not the 3 mana Liliana that I like the most, but it's not bad.
Yeah,
There's
not bad.
Geddon. Ire Shaman is actually just fine. Devil's Play is cool. Eternal
I w-
Dragon is a really weird card advantage engine, but I don't think it's an aggressive card at all.
yeah. There's a Geddon. There's I don't know.
I guess do I pick up a red aggressive creature that can have its own card advantage, or do I pick up a Ravages of War?
Menace. Uh,
Oh wait, it says Menace now. Whoa!
yeah, it actually says Menace on it. Look at that shortened text.
Well, I'll pick Ravages of War because I know I'm in white and I might not be in red. Because I'm in white because I'm playing.
I know. What if we're this jerk?
Should I do that or do I pick up like Rift Bolt as like bad chain lightning, but still
If
perfectly
you
great?
if you pick up the second Geddon here,
If I pick up
you
a
can.
set and get, I want to pick every planeswalker I find.
Well, not only that, you want to pick artifact mana. You want to pick, like, we can build around that. That can be the deck, and red can still be a big factor in that.
Yeah, Big Red is a thing, and I don't think we're Fire Fist Striker. He's okay, but he's not. The worst battalion card that everybody played was the Squire who pinged.
Yeah, that one was absolutely the worst. Nobody played that in constructed well, whereas this card actually saw constructed play.
That is true.
I'm I just I guess yeah, Armageddon.deck is a deck that Monastery Mentor does own in.
Well, here is a artifact mana.
Okay,
And there's
okay.
like there's a fetch. There's some cool blue cards.
Yeah.
There's Hound.
I mean, like living in the world where you controlled Moloku while casting Geddon would be sweet, but that's kind of, whatever. Um, the fetch probably won't treat us wrong, and the Mox Diamond could definitely be part of this deck. Like the Mox Diamond actually seems really cool because it triggers our Monastery Mentor and
It's
dodges.
it dodges Geddon. It's Mox Diamond. It does what it does.
Yeah. I'll say this: the deck is shaping up to at least this point to be something unique.
Okay, we've got Outpost Siege. We've got X-Men. We have Top, and then we have like Fire.
I'd say Imperial Recruiter's a pickable
Oh
card
right,
too,
Imperial Critter too
because of the key number that we.
because of the number previously mentioned. I guess this is where one of the directions we can go into.
Outpost Siege basically would give us free card draw.
Hmm.
Recruiter gives us a tutor. And then top is top. I don't know. I'd follow your heart. There are
Well,
basically no wrong answers here.
Top is the correct choice because it'll play in any deck. I'm gonna pick Outpost Siege.
I like Outpost Siege. Well, again, it's literally free card draw. Yeah.
Parallax Wave. Exile
A
target creature.
walker.
Okay, there's a Walker. Yeah, Chandra. Chandra. Do I want
Uh,
Chandra?
if that was a different Chandra, I'd feel better about it.
Am I gonna
But
play Parallax Wave?
Parallax Wave is a card that like buys you time, and you need to be able to win in a timely manner. We have two creatures at the moment.
Yeah, I noticed that. Well, I guess I'll pick Parallax Wave. Ratchet Warrior's Helix.
Yo, War Leader's Helix is pretty real.
There's also Core Skyfisher and Ratchet Bomb.
Ratchet Bomb probably wouldn't be bad either. Falconeth Aristocrat's still around. I think the Helix is cool though.
I wish that I would prefer Lightning Helix, but Warrior's Helix is also good. Red White
I like it.
Control's real. Have you never?
I like it.
Yep. You
I
go.
was just to say I like how you pay two more for the premium.
Mm-hmm. Parallax Wave is creature. That's exactly what I was checking for when I was reading it.
Yep.
A Quarter Paladin. Dreadbore.
Yeah, unless there's something here you really want to pick to hedge a bet, like a Quarter Paladin's the card that's playable out of this.
Black might
Like
be
if you want
open. Look at this Underworld Connections just sitting here.
Underworld Connections and Armageddon is not much of a combo, though.
I know it's not that isn't. Did you know perhaps black is open? I guess I just pick port here.
That fits our theme, right?
What? Waiting until I can cast Armageddon?
Nah, fuck your lands.
Okay, am I
Wow.
what? Well, which card advantage card creature do I pick?
I think Eternal Dragon with how the deck's going, oddly enough, because it fetches lands.
Yeah,
Like
it
that's
fetches lands, and I'm not gonna play Firefist Striker, so I guess I'll pick the Dark Our Wastes in case we end up blue.
yeah.
Maloku and Obliterator. Nobody likes Phyrexian Obliterator. I
Uh,
love Phyrexian Obliterator, by the way.
I wish there were more ways to make Phyrexian Obliterator fight in the cube.
Wormcoil Engine, Elspeth, Precinct Captain, Legacy's
Holy
Allure,
shit.
Kozilek, Geist, Tamio, Beetleback
God.
Chief.
Even
I could
even
have
Beetleback Chief.
I could have both. Look at that curve. 4, 5.
Hey, look, gobble, 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 gobble. I think this just has to be Wormcoil, right? Like,
Wormcoil or
or else,
Elspeth.
yeah, like
Elspeth is a Wrath, kind of.
Wormcoil. When you play it, you don't need Wrath. I don't know,
There's
like,
also a recurring nightmare in this pack.
yeah.
I hate passing that. I think
Also
it's
Kozilek.
also Kozilek, but I don't care. I love Wormcoil Engine so much. I guess I am going to pick it and then be sad to not have an Elspeth in my. Maybe I'll get 4 mana Elspeth.
Yeah, well, 4 mana Elspeth's what we want because we really want to be able to play our threats super early and then get. That's how we want to play.
Okay, there's Martial
Uh,
Coup, Basalt Monolith, and like Finks.
even I was gonna say Finks maybe just for the curve consideration, but
Or also creature consideration. Hmm.
yeah. Hmm.
Basalt Monolith is not so good when you can't untap it when all your lands are destroyed.
Right. That like yeah, we want artifact mana, but that's not the
I,
artifact mana we want.
Impulse.
Impulse. You know what we do want to find though? We do want to find flat Wrath of God sooner or later. Like
Yeah.
I know Marshall Q's in the pack, but I think Finks is slightly better consideration here.
Also, everybody, I didn't know until I read an article like a year and a half ago about a deck. I never knew Entomb could get any card.
Yeah,
It is not just creatures. Entomb is so good.
Entomb is Entomb is ridiculous. That was a card they printed basically just knowing that like yeah, this will probably be busted.
Okay,
The pact is sealed.
I could be Soulfire Grandmaster, or there's like Everflowing Chalice here.
I want to point out this isn't like the reason to pick it, but Soulfire Grandmaster granting a lifelink allows you to gain double life off of War Leader's healing.
It gives War Leader's Helix lifelink.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I could play you Prophetic Bolt.
Yeah, Chalice is the artifact mana, which is kind of like on our list of things.
Yeah, and
And
Soulfire Grandmaster might not end up doing anything. Like, red is not a married color right now. And there's not a whole lot of white instants or sorceries that deal damage in this format.
no, there really isn't. And I think right now the big thing we have is
Also, I might
like
want to actually cast Vermcoil Engine, or maybe even Eternal Dragon. You can cast this card
right.
to kill your opponent.
Eternal Dragon owns just because like in the late game it is an inevitable win con. That's its like real power.
Here's an expensive Wrath.
Oof. Oof.
Townsfolk.
Boros Charm too. Phyrexian Revoker.
Revoker. Opposition. You know, black has been open, kind of. Hmm. I guess Akroma's Vengeance does cycle.
It destroys.
Yeah, it destroys lots of. It destroys our artifact mana or whatever. I know.
Yeah,
Yeah, they took the other Sorin out.
yeah. That's Soren making 2/2 flyers. Soren, which I don't know. I don't know. Go with whatever you feel here.
I don't know what to feel. It's like that.
I,
I don't want to pick Gather the Townsfolk, and I
well,
don't.
no, I feel like that's just incorrect. I don't know. Like maybe we don't play the Vengeance, but it's the card that fits our deck the most here.
Rune Mom.
Rune Mom, that fits every deck that plays white. So you know,
Oh, Jermoka's in here.
yeah, they actually put they put every Dragon Lord except for Koligon,
No, Kolaghan's in
which
there.
or did they put? Oh no, they put Koligon early
Yeah,
in here. Yeah,
Kolaghan.
okay.
Because he was one that actually was like good. Because he was like a
I
great.
th- oh
They didn't put the Elder Dragon Kolaghan in. They put old Kolaghan.
yeah, okay, yeah. They put that's what I meant. They put the four Dragon Lords in, and then Koligon is still the old,
Hmm.
not Elder Koligon. It's old. It's the
Well, something
Vapor
that
Form.
has always bothered me about Jermoka is Jermoka sounds like a really bad coffee.
Yeah. Let me tell you a secret about Dragon Lord Dramoka. That card gets played in Vintage.
Because opponents can't cast spells during your turn.
Yeah, opponents can't cast spells. Fixing?
Oh, Temple of Triumph? Mm, you know what? Probably. I don't really have a way to make Seeker of the Way really work. Well, it's not really like the deck we are. I'm also sad that once again we are not picking Dual Caster Mage.
I love Dual Caster Mage,
I
but
love this card and I've never cast it.
I know it's the card I want. Like that's the Snapcaster I want, right? Like that's. I love how he just is pouring out 2 vials of lava. And that's those aren't vials. Those are too large to be vials.
Those are urns.
Urns, yeah, pots.
So we have Factory, we have Terminus, we have Pod, Ojitai, and a Clifftop Retreat.
Yeah.
Man, lands are not good when you have double Armageddon. Okay.
Yeah. Hammer saves our lands by
It,
blowing up our lands.
it turns them into golems.
Yeah, that's like saving our lands from getting.
How good would Geddon be in Awakened Land? Answer, great.
Yeah, inverse getting
FTK or Linvala?
reason. FTK is a reason to play red cards and is a removal spell.
Yeah, FTK. Removal
I love
spell.
FTK.
Yeah, if only I could give him lifelink. Elspeth
Heh.
Wield.
Are you what?
White's open, baby!
I guess we knew that. Hell.
If we could play if we had Minter of the Meek, we could plus Elspeth, pay 3 and draw 3 cards.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick Elspeth.
Yeah, that's also of note. Chameleon Colossus and Kozilek coming around.
So we have Basalt Monolith and Off-Color Temple.
Yeah, and Thunderbreak if we wanted
Oh, hmm.
another threat or something, but like
We
I don't
have
know.
a dragon in our deck.
Dragon synergy.
And I'm not. Yeah, Basalt Monolith is not what you want with Geddon. And I don't think I'm gonna splash any black. So I'm willing to pick Thunderbreak Regent.
You just grab whatever the hell you want here.
What card do you think I want out of here? It's amazing.
Theft.
Boros Charm?
Yeah, I could kill a planeswalker or an opponent.
Or an opponent. Or gain
Wait a second. Wait a second. What's the second line of text on that card?
Permanents you control gain indestructible until end of turn?
Uh-huh. 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 Permanents? Uh-huh. Indestructible? Uh-huh.
Oh! Ah, permanents.
Permanents? Indestructible permanents? Uh-huh.
Do I pick Honor of the Pure or hate one of these two guys? Probably Orin Viper if I hate one.
Yeah, if you're gonna hate one, hate the Orient Viper.
I'm not playing Honor of the Pure.
Yeah, so hate the Orient Viper.
Plus, Glorious Anthem came back.
Sure, whatever. I don't.
Sure, what okay.
Uh,
I'm not playing Hammer, I don't think.
well, you could though.
I could, but it'd be like one of the first cards I cut right
Yeah, I know.
now. But I'll stick it in the main pile. Sure.
Sure, like most.
Um, hmm. We have some
Uh,
options here.
so we have like catch-all removal, Chrome Mox,
Chrome Mox.
uh, Gideon. Though getting 3 creatures is difficult there.
Not if we control Elspeth.
Or Siege Gang
Or Siege
Commander.
Gang Commander. Either Chrome Mox or Banishing Light, I think.
Yeah.
Banishing Light is removal for anything.
I don't think we have catch-all removal at this point.
Yeah, we don't. We have some roundabout ways to answer planeswalkers and creatures.
Yo, did they put Ashen Rider in here? Yes.
Yeah, they put Ashen Rider. I was kind of snorting at Ashen Rider because I would actually rather have like Angel of Despair.
Yeah, I know.
But Ashen Rider is also good.
Ashen Rider is like the champion of recurring nightmare, okay?
Oh, that is true. I guess I'll pick Banishing Light.
Catch-all removal, you know?
Yeah, I'll pick my bad O-Ring.
I think it's basically the same. We don't have interactions. Well,
Fetch.
we can pick that. We could pick Koth. Kind of weird, you know, if we're playing Geddon Zone.
Yeah,
But
because he blows up our mountains. Yeah, I don't want to play Koth with Exquisite Firecraft. Nah.
yeah.
Relic Warder.
I don't know. This cube doesn't have as many artifacts and enchantments as the vintage one.
Yeah. I don't have any duels yet, so I don't know if I want Flooded Strand.
Yeah, that's the big problem with Flooded Strand. Oh well.
I'll pick the Relic Warder. I don't like it, but I'll pick it. Hmm.
Okay. Okay. We have a number of choices this time.
I don't think we can actually make Chandra work.
Basically, Helix is our only real.
Yeah.
Helix and
or
Boros Charm.
Boros Charm, yeah.
Oust is playable. Hidden
Oust.
Dragon Slayer is fine.
Hidden Dragon Slayer is more removable.
Yeah. We're not especially a deck that wants the guide.
Yeah, I like Hidden Dragon Slayer better than Oust. Oust is like look at swords and then look at Oust and then look at swords.
Yeah.
Wait, Oust is only good if you use it to counter like something they channeled into.
No, you actually, you know what you want to oust?
What?
Their mana elf. It's the most freaking annoying goddamn thing in the world if you oust a mana elf. Like, you draw a mana elf 2 turns later when it's already turn 4, so you don't need the goddamn thing. So it's it's great.
Okay, there's a Flicker Wisp here, which I'm immediately highlighting because I love that card. But what else?
Yeah.
Is there? There's an Abbot of Carol Keep. Who's like okay. There's an Angelic Destiny,
Yeah.
which is
Also,
a beating if it works. Where's
Oh,
okay? What do we have that's Flicker Whiskable? Yeah.
no, I was just saying, yeah, that Chandra completely doesn't work because she has to deal the damage. Okay. Yeah. Flicker Wisp, we have Finks to reset, Relic Warder in weird situations, FTK and
And Siege Gang.
Siege Gang, and and I guess like we can remove weird things if we need to like reset
It's like
I don't know. I think it's
like that or Angelic Destiny. It's also like a 3/1 flyer.
yeah, that's its real power.
So here we have some choices. We have Searing Spear, Faith's Fetters, Exalted Angel, and like Chandra's Phoenix and Slagstorm, I guess. But
Yeah. Huh. Yeah, like Slague Storm's also probably like pickable too if we wanted it on the wheel.
hmm
Fate's
uh,
Fetters is cool.
yep, it's like one of the bigger swingy card commons ever. Exalted Angel is Exalted Angel.
Right, that's a win con. Let me tell you a story about Exalted Angel and Eternal Dragon, best buddies forever,
Yep.
in Astral Slide.
Uh,
I don't know. I don't think you can go wrong with like Fate's Fetters. I don't
yeah.
think you can go wrong with.
I would be okay with. Hey, I'm glad I picked that FT that Oh no, Helix is in this pack too. Helix will wheel though.
Shit. Yeah, I was gonna say Helix is multicolor. It's oh man, Chromatic Lantern too.
Hmm. Commander
Nuts.
Lantern is okay. Okay, Mono Rock. Blade Splicer
Hell on it.
though,
Yeah, Blade Splicer owns and gives us another
like reason to
like
play Flicker Wisp.
well, also another damn creature.
Mm-hmm. We have like 14 creatures now.
Moloku's
Oh,
fake.
Moloku's fake. Okay, so we have 13 creatures now. Elspeth is a creature.
Okay, you were basically good on creatures. It's fine.
But it's just so powerful. Like if that were not Chromatic Lantern, but the Times
Like
Power Mono Rock.
yeah,
Uh, Coalition Relic, I would pick it. Wrath of God.
yeah. Boom.
Flat Wrath of God.
Freaking. Also, all the fixing and you'd ever want.
Yeah, like cards for me. Not Coco. Not Elixir of Immortality.
No, though. Coco, yeah, I guess Chroma's Vengeance is out the window now, but
Yeah,
Chroma's Vengeance also another good friend of Exalted Angel.
yep. We could also need to like maybe that other 2 lines of text will be relevant.
Yeah.
Anyways, Wrath of God. I don't like this art, but I don't think they're going to have the old Kev Walker art anymore. Like a
I love
Damnation is the old Kev. Sure.
I love that. I love that art. Precursor, Firebolt, Fiend Hunter.
I think it's between Precursor Golem and Firebolt.
Yeah.
Precursor Golem's another reason to play. Wait, they could have First Strike. We have Blade Splicer.
Oh man, yeah, we have the Golem zone we could enter.
We could have all of our golems destroyed by a single lightning bolt. I'm okay picking that over Firebolt.
Yeah.
Chromox campaign, okay.
I guess that's our pick because we want more. Again, more fast mana can't hurt.
And although Bagard and Hellkite is a cool card to play with Flicker Wisp, it's not a card we're playing. I think I've done that before.
Flicker to Hellkite.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyways.
I always love Bugard and
Yeah,
Hellkite.
we have Box Diamond and Box Crow and Chromox. We don't have Chromox on Ashen Rider, but we could splash double black.
Yeah.
Exquisite Firecraft, Soldier of the Pantheon.
That's it, yeah. Like, I think the Exquisite Firecraft is at least playable. Soldier's playable too. Like, none of these cards is going to be like maybe one even make the main, but like they're both fine.
Sure, I'll pick burn spells.
Yeah, the activation is 1 white on Chandra Oust. One other thing about Oust is that it works well if we do have the Geddon plan going on.
Yeah.
We oust their shit.
Then they can't cast the creature anymore. Yeah.
Yeah.
Chandra can also ping and then just attack and deal the damage, but her plus and minus are also just shock.
Wow, what the hell's Llanowar Mentor doing in here? I guess that's another discard outlet for the Reanimator deck.
It's actually a card I like a whole lot. Like this is one of my favorite spell shapers. But he's
Do you
cool.
ever Did you ever have to play against the jerk who picked the white spell shaper that made tappers? That always sucked forever. Yeah, okay, Exalted Angel. All
We
right,
didn't get
Kami of
we didn't get Lightning Helix back.
nuts. Okay, well, I'm actually most sad we didn't get a Sacred Foundry or a Plateau.
Hmm.
Eternal Dragon looks a lot sadder when it can't mana fix.
Yeah. Well, I'll take out my lands. We'll decide if we're playing Port later or not,
Yeah.
and make some
So,
immediate cut. I don't think I'm up a Bone Splitter deck. So we're at 34. We
uh,
have cuts to make.
probably I would say expensive spells followed by shitty 3 drops.
Hmm. I don't know
You
if
don't like Monastery Mentor?
I don't know if I'm a Monastery Mentor or not. I guess I can afterwards. I can take a look and guess.
Like, yeah,
If we have Wrath of God, I don't think we need Parallax Wave.
I agree with that.
Um,
Kami of Ancient Law is probably not main board. Same with a Quarter Paladin. Those don't seem really our speed. Relic Warder, actually, I guess Relic Warder or Kami, one of those two is probably worth keeping around. You know,
is for like, hmm. Kami's easier to cast and doesn't like, yeah.
fail.
Well, Relic Warder is a May, thankfully.
Yeah.
I really wish this was Porcelain Legionnaire. It's a Quarter Paladin.
How many White Walkers did we even see? There was an Ajani,
Hmm.
the 3 mana one, in like pick 4, but there was no way we were picking it because it was like versus it was versus Monastery Mentor or something like that. And there's no way that's actually a pick you make. Um, huh.
Exalted Angel will say 3.
Yeah, Exalted Angel's a fake 3.
And so is Hidden Dragon Slayer.
Yeah, you can cast them on 2, but you don't want to ever.
Well, maybe. He does have lifelink. Maybe that could be relevant.
Yeah, there's a red matchup where that would be relevant.
Sort by type.
Yeah,
Group creatures separately. How about that? Okay.
yeah.
Hmm.
I feel like we could still get away with cutting creature.
Yeah, because we have 15 creatures right now.
Plus Elspeth.
I mean
Yeah,
14 plus Elspeth is what I was counting.
okay. Okay.
So what creature do we cut?
Preferably one of the pieces of top end. Probably the dragon or the other dragon. One of the dragon.
One of the dragons. Eternal Dragon does fetch lands. It is like a card advantage engine. Do we want a card advantage engine?
We have one in Outpost Siege. That's our fake card advantage engine.
Okay, that's good enough for me. And now we have a few more cuts to make. Where do you 4 more,
Not 4 more.
3 more, or whatever? Or
Well,
wait,
like we can. 2 of those are Moxen. However,
however, the Mox Diamond wants you to discard lands.
right. So Mox Diamond is actually a spell, whereas Mox Chromox is not a spell. Chromox is a land.
Okay.
So 3 cuts.
Yeah,
The
do
the
we need
one card
Oust?
the one card I want to protect with my life is Boros Charm.
Yeah.
I want to live that dream. Okay.
Just casting that with Armageddon.
Or even Wrath of God.
Yeah.
Like,
That makes those 6 mana spells. That like maybe
well,
Oust. We have like Face Fetters, Banishing Light,
yeah.
Swords, FTK,
Okay.
or
Oust.
Helix. So yeah, Oust.
How about
We Oust.
how about like Oust and maybe Thunderbreak?
Yeah, just take out all of our dragons.
Yeah.
So we're 24 now.
So we'd want one more cut.
One more cut. We're at 13 creatures. Mox Time is basically a time walk.
This is a weird deck.
I mean, we have this wacky plan going on, but I think a lot of games are just going to end with like this, and like, you know, that sort of thing.
Right. We have generically good cards on top of Wacky Plan, and
Yeah.
that makes Wacky Plan like the fact that we can curve out into Geddon, that's important. I don't
Okay.
know.
We have these three cards. Can you
I think Faith.
justify any one of these over Boros Charm? Sell me
Oh
on it.
good, oh, good God. If it's between Faith's Fetters and Banishing Light, I think we keep Faith's Fetters because we can make it more useful.
Yeah. Plus it gains this life. Now,
Right.
Banishing Light versus Boros Charm. Go. Sell me on it.
Sell me on Boros Charm, or sell you on Boros Charm?
Hmm.
It lets you cast one-sided Armageddon. That's literally my only argument on Boros Charm is you can cast one-sided Armageddon.
Got it, coach.
All right.
Resort Board color. Hmm.
Hmm.
So we have
Yeah, red is almost here.
we have 5 red cards, but we have a double red card, and most of our white isn't that heavy. We have a couple like
Yeah, like
Exalted Angel and Wrath of God, basically.
well, Exalted's fake double white because
No,
you can play it as a morph.
you can play it as a morph, but you want to flip it. Um,
Right.
Also, yes, we can use Boros Charms another way, like killing our opponent or as a combat trick.
Hey, double strike on Worm Coil could just be lethal. Also, can target Precursor Golem.
Can target Precursor Golem, or you have that's almost a one shot. Actually, it is a
That
one shot if I have Blade Splicer.
can target. That's 18 damage. So
Yeah, it's 18
you
damage with just Precursor Golem. That would be lethal. Okay, so how many mountains do you think?
We got 2 duels.
Yeah, but are we playing Port? I guess is a question.
Uh,
I don't think so.
probably. I don't know. We could afford to. I feel like we could afford to, but we're gonna blow up all the lands anyway.
Yeah, we're gonna blow him up. Let's add basic. Let's suggest Tron. Think
Yeah.
he wants 3
I want to say like
mountains.
4. I want to say
Now
3 or
forest.
4.
How
So give it
about
4.
10-4? The old 10-4.
Did you know that that'll be perfect? That'll
Yeah.
be great.
Were you gonna say 39 card deck?
I was until I realized that we had the mocks, and then I cut myself off.
Okay.
We'll have to watch out. We'll have to watch out because Chromox could get owned by Chromox could get owned by dumb processor cards in Battle for Zendikar.
You remove the card it's imprinted on. I'm gonna submit this deck.
Yeah, you remove the card that was imprinted on it, and now the Chromox can't tap for mana, and you feel like a giant idiot.
Oh no!
Or you flicker wisp your guy, and they just go cool. Now I can counterspell you. And
What if they make an imprint a processor that's actually super great, and you end up losing because you force of willed something? Wow!
I want to see really aggressively costed processor cards because that would be the processor cards are so much more interesting than the ingest cards. Oh my god.
Yeah, I like some of the processors. Some of them are really boring, like the
Right.
Mindbreaker.
Whatever.
Also,
card.
I don't know anything about Luis Scott Vargas, who is a friend of not me, apparently. But he really, really loves Mind Rot. He loves making you discard cards.
Value. The LSV loves the word value.
I can understand
And
that.
that is a
but
that is
I
a
can,
2-for-1 that's also a 3-for-1 sometimes.
but
Because you
Mind
get a
Rot
creature out of it.
also doesn't always do anything at all.
Quite honestly, the power of Mind Rot depends on how fast or slow the format is, and that's almost impossible to judge right away.
It's better in It also depends on when you draw it. When have you ever cast Mind Rot on turn 3 and felt good about it?
Blightning.
Blightning,
Eh,
yes.
By
But I
that
mean,
I mean you cast it on turn 4. By the way, I know I responded very quick with the word Blightning, but I really hate the card Blightning. Just
I
putting
would
that
like to
out
play
there.
first. I'm going to turn down even more. Let's see. His
Turn
hand,
2 face,
turn 2
huh?
Finks, turn 3 Flicker Wisp my Finks. If I want to. I think I'm going to keep this hand.
Yeah.
And we get a
So
Scry.
we use the temple to find out what our next draw is.
MTGO is really loud even though I told it not to be. Precursor Golem on top. Is that a card I want?
Ooh. I
One,
guess the
two,
question
three,
is, do
four.
you
We have
throw like what are we throwing to the Chrome Mox? Siege Gang? If you keep Precursor, that's like replacing the Siege Gang with a Siege Gang, right?
sure. Let's put that on top.
Yeah, opponent only has opponents only have 40 cards. They have 32 there.
Okay, so play down a plains, and then
Yep.
cast Chromox.
Yep.
Yeah, I would like to use this ability. Thank you. Goodbye, Siege King
Not
Commander.
You've done great work, Siege Gang Commander.
You gave me a red source.
We believe in you, Siege Gang Commander.
I'm muting MTGO. Because at
It's
1, it
just
was way too loud.
what the heck.
Sylvan Library. Okay.
All right, let's just beat the hell out of our opponent.
So do I just cast Flicker Wisp now, or do I greed on it?
We'll
Let's,
attack first.
let's attack.
I actually think, what if you flicker the Temple of Triumph? What is it, muted too loud?
Uh, hold on.
Oh, gnome's too quiet. Okay.
I'm too quiet. Ah! Let's attack. And I
Yeah.
can fix my audio. I'll make my levels higher. There we go. My levels are maxed out. How do I sound to you?
I haven't heard any difference.
Oh, crap.
Uh,
I clicked through because of MTGO wiggling out because I went back to it. That's not the worst. If I draw land, it means I lose. Also,
when you started fidgeting with audio settings, I knew 100% that some sort of input error was going to occur. Like
yeah, I kind of felt it was going to as well.
it was a 100%.
I didn't draw land, so it's okay. Now let's see if
All right.
I...
All right. Well, if you're gonna, I guess attack first. We'll see
Yeah.
what's up first.
I guess whatever I was muting and unmuting was not... Uh,
I noticed you didn't actually touch MTGO sound level when you were changing things, but
um,
I'm not gonna. We're in the middle of a game. We'll worry about it later.
if
If
I... Should I Flicker Wisp my guy or my
I think
temple?
Flicker Wisp your temple, but leave a plains untapped.
Yeah.
Because
So,
like yeah, card selection.
a 3/1 flyer that says Scry 1.
Yep. If your opponent lives by 3 life, we know where it was.
Yeah. See, now it's really loud. What the... Is it making a new, like... object?
Okay, go futz with it. Go pull up the audios there in the mixer and
Oh, whatever. I'm just gonna let it go. He is killing my Flicker Wisp.
okay.
Does... Oh! Temple of Triumph is gone forever. Oh, no, it's not. Okay.
What?
I
I was
forgot
gonna
it
say
was... Should I
I was
keep...
gonna say
Should I keep Armageddon?
hell yes. Hell yes.
I...
I realize they have Sylvan Library, but hell yes.
Honestly, it was because I forgot Flicker Wisp was a... like... a slow
Yeah.
flicker. I forgot that.
Yeah.
Fauna Shaman.
See, All right, do we want to murder that?
Sure. Do I get in? Or do I want to cast Precursor Golem first?
Geddon's a bet, and your opponent controls Sylvan Library is the biggest issue. I think Geddon's still good, though.
I think it is too.
Live by the Geddon, die by the Geddon. Like, it'll be fine.
We're okay. Everything's great.
Our opponent dies in turns, so.
Plus, if they choose to use Sylvan Library, they take extra damage.
Mm-hmm. So even if you scryed it to the bottom. All right, the beatdown continues. Opponent uses their top to find more lands.
Island.
We couldn't have... What?
Search for Tomorrow entered the Exiles, though.
Oh my god. Okay. Just keep continuing the beatdown. The worst part about that card resolving is the shuffle.
Mm-hmm. He can use his shuffle effects. Let's see if he finds a creature to put in the way of Taiga. Okay. We're facing the
I'm
Green
sorry.
Lord.
I'm sorry, that's 4 colors. Alright. The beatdown. Okay, so here's a cool thing. Hopefully this connects.
I think it is. Okay, please use your Sylvan Library ability.
No, you now have a top deck that flat wins the game.
What?
It's a sweet 2-mana charm.
Oh! This is Boros Charm, my opponent.
Bam! Alright, so again, the shuffle is the most dangerous part of this because that lets him, like, get Sylvan Library's new 3 cards.
Yes, see 3 more cards. Please use draw a card off Sylvan Library. Don't you want to? Don't you want to?
Come on.
He's thinking about it.
You know, these cards are really good. I could keep one of them for 4 life.
Yes, tap that Yavimaya Coast a lot. I'm sad that is if that was City of Brass, I would
I know.
Like, get ya.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I just love the us living and dying by the Geddon. That's how you play. Okay, our opponent's ramp as hell. So attack.
He has 8 okay, find something.
And morph down the.
Oh, right.
Oh.
Exalted Angel is not a.
Yeah.
I might lose the game here because of that. You got to keep me on task, mate.
That's what I tried to do.
I
look. I'm 10 seconds behind, and you literally started 5.
I've made so many goof ups this game, and he is.
This is like.
If I win in spite of this, I'm going to be sad. His Kitchen Finks is going to do all of the work. He's tapping something.
He's making mana. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Corda calling for a blocker.
Summoning Trap.
Oh, he gets to look at the top 7 cards of his library and put one into play.
Yeah. I have a really sweet answer for any creature he could play, though.
Let's see what the trap gets him. I'm hoping nothing. But then again, he knows 2 of the top cards.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine. It's not fine at all. That's hell.
I guess I'm Wrath of Godding.
Yeah, unless you like really want to take him to task and try like.
He's got one card in hand. He can't attack. Do I just play Exalted Angel?
If you play Exalted, you would lose your 4 lands on his attack,
And if he
and
draws any creature, I lose.
no, he needs to draw 2 creatures. Like he needs to draw 2 blockers, right? Like
If I play Exalted Angel, yeah.
if you play Exalted.
So I guess I cast Exalted Angel face down.
Um, like
Or I could
I
just
don't know.
Wrath and then fly over.
How much mana does he have? Not enough to recast that Kozilek?
Yeah, he's got 6, 7.
Then maybe let's just Wrath it down. I don't know.
And he's back to 30 cards in library.
Yeah. So also a free shuffle for his Sylvan library, but
Yeah, I've lost the game like twice now. Are we keeping track?
yeah, yeah. That's actually 2 times you've missed lethal now.
Yeah.
So
It's okay. We're learning about our opponent's deck. He's learning
mhm.
about ours. I should really before I do cubes. I've done this like every time I've streamed cube is I've gone like 3 months between playing MTGO. It's only been like a month now.
I was gonna say this is like 3 weeks.
It's been like for like a month. Logical, go away. Don't yell at me. I'm fine.
Yeah.
See, I'm not sad or anything because this is 100 play points. Like, who gives a shit?
How many top decks do we have to win? Charm, Helix, not FTK, Outpost Siege can Outpost Siege?
Outpost Siege can be Perforos if we need it to be.
Yeah. All right. So what does our opponent actually have? Anything real?
He's tapping a lot of mana.
Yeah. Primeval Titan.
A green
Oh,
sun
this
for
is
3 or 6.
Primeval Titan.
Maybe Primeval Titan or Bellower.
Both are good.
Thrun.
For a 6?
I'm gonna play Precursor Golem.
Yeah, sure. Just play Precursor and go. Like, your opponent loses to this hitting him, so. Do they have Bolt?
Do they have Bolt? Is that what he's splashing off his Taiga?
I'd splash Bolt.
Well, Bolt is like the original splash card.
Right.
That's why. That's why Volcanic Island exists, is so that blue decks could cast Lightning Bolt.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I don't have Mojosto. I have never bought the Mojosto deck, and I don't feel like paying $10 for something I would play like once.
Yeah.
Actually,
Other
it's more like 14 if you want the Mojosto.
the Mojo the Josto part of it is like
Not a whole lot, but
I don't
it's
like
the
nothing.
Mo. That's the
Right. That's like $10. Or 100 Phantom points or
I don't even, you can't even can you buy Vanguards with Phantom
No, you
with
can't.
play
No.
with play points? No, you can't. He is thinking really hard about the top 3 cards of his library.
That's good. So
Yeah, I'm not dropping any frames or nothing, Pokecaptain.
yeah, things are looking
I'm
I mean,
streaming at a low frame rate, but that should just
I'm
look choppy.
I'm just watching it, so all right, so is our what do they have? That's red.
He's
Red
got
mana.
he's got mana. Does he have multiple creatures? I'm sorry.
All right, everybody back to hell.
Everybody come back.
We get to play turn 2 Exalted Morphed, and that's the game.
Yeah,
Our opponent's going to Fertile Ground to try to ramp past, but
we also have ramp. Okay.
yeah. Okay, so do we just remove that? Do we remove the Geddon now, or oh?
Alright, I have to discard now. You're right.
Don't discard Geddon. Discard a land.
Yeah,
Just
discard.
discard a land.
I was trying to think of what land to discard.
It doesn't matter. Just whatever you do, don't discard Geddon.
I'm not going to discard Armageddon or Exalted Angel. I guess Precursor Golem would have worked.
Yeah. All right. So this is the Sylvan Library again, and now you get to play your your Exalted.
Yeah. And then plains or mountain.
Doesn't matter. Literally does not matter.
Will not matter for this line of play.
That's what I mean. Well, your only double red card in your deck is removed from the game. Let me put it that way. It literally cannot matter. Like, because he's going to tap out for Thrun, you're going to play a land Unmorph Exalted and win. Like
Yeah.
that's the outcome.
And we're actually, even though I've been bumbling a lot, we're tied on time because he's had to play through Sylvan Library.
Our opponent controlled basically Sensei's Divining Top.
Oh, like, what if he has both?
Ha. Ha.
It's like when I had Thassa top, and that was like perfect control of my draws.
Perfect control of my time.
I can destroy as much time as I want.
Perfect. My time cannot be stopped.
Red.
Hopefully he just picked red.
Xenagos for a blocker.
Whatever, you fly over.
You can attack me with your 2/2 haste.
So yeah.
Little late to the party there.
Whatever, play a land before you go to combat. Okay.
Okay.
So in a game where we got basically like
How about, do we want Relic Warder? Or could that hyper backfire on us?
I don't think it could ever hyper back. Oh yeah, you're right. Like
Okay, if we use it on his Fertile Ground.
then it can't because upheaval.
With Zorchin.
Yeah. We could also active aggression if we want to be like the asshole who stole their Kozilek, but
And what would we take out for that?
I don't know. Like Relic Warder's the real. Kami of Ancient Law is a card we definitely want to draw. Hidden Dragon Slayer owns.
Hidden draws. Basically, all over removal is great.
Yeah. Even Elspeth is going to be hella good against this.
Yeah, Elspeth's like a one-sided wrath. I don't really think we have much changes to make. I guess if we wanted active aggression, it would be like Siege Gang.
I'll tell you that against Fertile Ground, Rishdan Port looks a little more spicy.
Yeah, like put that in over a Plains.
Yeah.
You could also have like Nixos or whatever.
Yeah.
Sure.
Like, look, if we can Rishdan Port the Fertile Ground into land, we get to feel like a champion, right? Like,
Okay, here we go.
all right.
Precursor, Wormcoil, Geddon, Mountain, Temple, Plains. I don't think that... Is this a hand I keep?
What is this? This hand doesn't do anything.
I know. 6 drops in Armageddon. This hand is much... This hand's a little better. Okay.
Okay, you know what? Sure. The hand has acceptable plays in it.
Hopefully he plays something for FT. He doesn't play a lot of creatures.
That's fine.
Oh, man! Oh, man!
Oh, man! Where's the board?
Sure. Let's play Clifftop.
You don't want to threaten swords. Well, he did.
Oh yeah, I could threaten swords that I don't actually have if he plays his Fauna Shaman here. Oh right, Fauna Shaman's a creature he had. Maybe I could FTK for that.
Yeah. I guess you get to. You literally get to play the morph game. What the hell is this?
I get to play the morph game.
Morph shell game is not real. It's.
I morphed on Exalted Angel first, though, like no question.
Well, because
I want to actually flip that like the turn after I play it.
Yeah. You might not, depending on if FTK has real target, but...
Also, Hidden Dragon Slayer and opponent controls. Not a May, but if my opponent steals my FTK, I have to kill it.
Our opponent's in the tank on 2 hands.
He's wondering if he should play his Fauna Shaman or not. Which Fauna Shaman actually sucks for him because he has 3 creatures in his deck. Fauna Shaman, Thrun, and Kozilek.
I couldn't believe that green suns for 6 was freaking Thrun of all things.
You summoned it.
Oh boy.
Tree Speaker.
Okay.
That could be good. I could just pass.
Right. Yep. No point in... You want to use Hidden Dragon Slayer to kill whatever he ramps into, so...
Mm-hmm. I morph Exalted Angel and then on 4 kill his Tree Speaker.
Yeah.
He'll get to use Tree Speaker for a turn, then...
You could morph the Dragon Slayer instead. Just based on him having, like... because your 4 really wants to be Flame Tongue, right? Like, basically regardless. It's a lot more likely that if he does level up his Tree Speaker here and he gets mana, there might be a target for Dragon Slayer too, but
It could also be like the creature he kills with his 1 piece of removal. Right?
If he doesn't level that Tree Speaker, something is incredibly wrong here. Though he could be like scared to death of like us playing a Helix or something.
Oh, he tapped his Yavimaya Coast wrong.
Yeah,
he added green.
Yeah, I saw the damage happen, and I was like, wait a minute.
Fertile Ground. Okay, I think I'm going to morph Hidden Dragon Slayer because he's going.
Yeah, he's going nuts. And you want to have like if Hidden Dragon Slayer's in play, you have protection from nuts. You know.
Yeah, let's see if he actually attacks or if he levels up his Tree Speaker again.
Oh. Wow, blocker. Okay.
Flicker Wisp, you say? Let's morph down Hidden Dragon Slayer.
Yeah, Flicker Wisp with FTK around is
Yeah.
Hell yes.
They changed morph again. Look at that morph art.
What the hell? Why did they change morph art again?
That doesn't look like anything. It looks like a tornado.
Yeah, like there's just this. Is that what morph is supposed to look like? A really far away fog?
I really liked the spiders.
Yeah.
The spiders were really good. I don't know why.
Okay. So our opponent has 7 mana because ramp is good in cube.
Black.
Basically, black.
Okay, so the thing I said happened.
Whatever. That means we lost the less threatening of our creatures, which is we still have exalted.
I guess he did kill a removal spell. And Dragon Tree Speaker is never going to do anything because it's immediately dying.
Yeah. So, sweet. That'll knock him back.
Monastery Mentor A.
That's a good draw. Like there is a late game situation where that card could become quite good.
Mm-hmm. Like my Wrath of God.
All right, please play something that dies to FTK again.
Duplicant.
Okay. That's one off.
Mm-hmm. This morph down Exalted Angel.
Yeah, morph down Exalted is fine.
Okay, he spent both pieces of his removal.
Right, like we still have our Exalted Angel.
I'm also completely fine with Duplicant as a card for ramp decks.
Mm-hmm.
This is colorless removal.
Big thing there, it's 4 power. Like, that's good for us holding Elspeth in our hand.
Just attack, morph Exalted, and attack, and
leave up swords.
Leave up swords, so I'll just one-morph it now. Race me now, asshole!
Good luck. And we don't even care about, like, swordsing the Duplicant, because it dies to Elspeth already, and swords could be much more powerful on something else. Also, Importantly, our opponent could try to do that upheaval crap at us again, and we'd want to like leave white up or whatever.
I'm going to play Blade Splicer after attacking.
Yeah.
Did you know I'm actually kind of glad to uh, have
And
Flicker Wisp in my deck.
yeah.
Also, he can't
So now,
attack anymore.
yeah, now you have a 3/3 first striker in the way. This has got to be like the upheaval, right? Like,
Mm-hmm. Do I just kill his duplicate if he upheavals, or do I
if he up,
care?
if he upheavals, I think you kill his duplicate because
4, 5, yeah. Wait, no, that's 7 mana.
he's floating one, so he can play fertile ground
Yeah.
afterwards.
Okay, then this is upheaval then.
So yeah, you swords the duplicate. Like most telegraphed upheaval. Yeah, that's the reason we swords it is because it like now he loses his other removal spell.
Yeah.
All right, so billion cards in hand, he plays fertile ground on that forest again, and now he's quite far ahead. But can we draw like Moxen?
Now we can draw planes.
What are we holding and what are we discarding out of this hand? I feel like Monastery Mentor is not worth keeping here.
Uh-huh.
Maybe like that, one of the mountains, and
Do we even hold Elspeth at this point?
I think I like holding Elspeth just because, at least over like the sixth land or fifth land, just because Elspeth is more likely to do something later against like Kozilek.
Monastery Mentor.
Yeah, Monastery Mentor's kind of nothing, and honestly, like getting rid of a fifth land here is probably fine too. Or
Okay.
like I realize it makes Elspeth harder to cast, but like
We have mana in our deck.
yeah.
Like that Mox Diamond I just drew.
Oh well, we
Let's
can
play
play
Blade
Blaze Blade.
Splicer. Yeah.
Yeah,
Guess I discard Mountain to Mox Diamond.
yeah, you just don't care. So that's nice. I like getting Blade Splicer back online immediately after that upheaval came down.
Yeah.
Our opponent still has like 5 land in hand too. Like their hand is a bunch of dead cards
He's got one though. He's got
from
Xenagos.
Xenagos. Well, okay, so here's the trick to killing Xenagos.
I
Unless you drew something nifty.
I can kill
You
his token with Flicker Wisp.
yes, you can kill his token with Flicker Wisp and then just kill the Xenagos
Mhm.
with Golem, which that looks like the most effective strategy here. The other strategy I was going to bring up with Flicker Wisp, if he didn't do anything there,
Mhm.
and which maybe was the better play last turn, was flickering his forest.
Yeah, just to get rid of Fertile Ground. Yeah.
Yeah, to be the gigantic jerk, but Flicker Wisp is extremely versatile.
I'm gonna attack him with Blade Splicer. Get my
Yeah,
point
one
in.
damage. We get, cool things next turn. Honestly, you know what I want to draw here?
Uh, what? Like
Geddon.
Mox Geddon? Yeah, Geddon would be
Just
really
get
sweet
just Geddon.
because this
Knock
is
our opponent the hell out of the game.
because we've got 7 points right now. He used Dead in 3 turns. Nissa, make a 4/4, and then we draw Geddon.
You're gonna kill the hell out of Nissa because all the lands are tapped. Unless untap all the lands is the plan
Nah,
here.
I just kill that. Okay. So
All right, so you kill Nissa with damage, and then play Exalted plus Mom.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Has there ever been a better opponent to play Geddon against? Maybe, but like this is certainly like a really good one to play Geddon against.
Don't Snapcaster me.
What's the morph? Who knows? I-
So we have like a little worse than a 1 in 10, more like a 1 in 11 or 1 in 12 of drawing an Armageddon.
yeah, man, isn't that great? Also, a land gets us Elspeth, which also kills the blocker.
It also, if we just want to kill the blocker, honestly, we do want to kill the blocker if we can. Otherwise, we're just sending Golem in, or just sending Flicker Wisp in. Do I even?
You can probably morph Exalted and send that too.
Right. But do I even bother? Like, oh, hey, I win.
Yeah,
I was
hey.
wondering if I even bothered like giving Mom's power to Golem so that I could just ship in with that as
Well,
well.
what color was the
Oh
land?
right, they're not green. I was wondering if it was like something, but no, they're colorless.
No.
Which is another weird thing about Awaken as a mechanic, is
All
that
this shit's colorless.
Awaken is colorless, which means they're devoid, which means that trick that protects from colorless sources at the end of turn also protects against Awoken lands. What the hell?
I know, like, I realize it makes it work against more things, but like all of a sudden, for the cost of just literally throwing the flavor of everything out the window, it's like,
In case you did
sweet.
not notice, viewers at home, Battle for Zendikar is a poorly designed set, and I hate Mark Rosewater.
I I have yet to play it, so I'm still like reserving judgment on if the set is good or not. But I can tell you the set was rushed as hell.
I can tell you the set's bad. I can't tell you if
Ooh.
it's fun or not.
I'm going to a pre-release on Saturday, so
Okay, you'll give us first-hand knowledge, but this is something I think we can agree on. Shadowmoor is a shitty set, but a really
No.
fun draft format.
no,
You see,
we can't agree.
I thought we could agree on this because we're both bad movie connoisseurs, and
But I
I'm
love
not the
Shadowmoor.
first. Yeah, I love Miami Connection. Are you going to tell me Miami Connection's a good movie? Tell me that
I'm
right
replaying-
now.
Now I'm replaying Miami Connection in my head.
Against the ninja. Ba-da-ba-dum.
Friendship, loyalty. What was it? Honesty, integrity.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we
Friends forever.
friends forever through thick and thin.
Whatever. Like I'm not going to like call a set. I'm actually quite excited for. This is really funky.
This is a two-lander.
Like that Mox Diamond's really good if we have the third land because it lets us play turn 2 Finks, turn 2 Hidden Dragon Slayer.
Ha.
Are we on the draw?
Yeah, we're on the draw.
Keep it.
That's what I was thinking.
If
Especially
we're
since
on the
that
play,
Mox Diamond is a red source as well.
right? It's fixing on top of everything else.
Plains.
So this is why Mox Diamond was considered a spell as far as deck building was concerned
So we'll
because it's a spell.
we play Finks next turn.
Yeah, Finks next turn
No reason.
unless like hidden.
No reason to play Mox Diamond right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So. But yeah, because Mox Diamond is effectively a 0 mana explorer. Right? Like that's that's what that just did, right?
Force Spike.
Get on, nerd.
He was so happy to be able to use Force Spike.
Whatever. What if we had like double reverse got him with like playing the Kami?
Guess I morph down Dragon Slayer.
Yeah, just morph down the Dragon Slayer. He's not gonna force spike you again.
Oh, he can't. He can miscalc me.
Whatever. You can't play
He
around
can
that
remand
stuff.
me. which lets him
Sure.
know what the card is.
Yeah, I was gonna say it lets him see what the morph is, which kind of owns. Also, our opponent's just like mono blue control.
Yeah, looks like nope. He's got a Supreme Verdict somewhere.
How do we? Oh, well, white. Okay. Yeah.
Well,
Whatever. I think you still play the Hidden Dragon Slayer down.
okay.
Yeah,
Bounce.
resolve.
Okay, he's got nothing.
Counterbounce your Mox Diamond, laugh at you forever.
Armageddon, put on top.
Ooh, Armageddon against the control player? Hell yes. So yeah, let's just get in for 2.
And now he knows he can't play.
Any big creature.
Moo man, he's
Digging.
no, he's mana warring me. This card's nuts, by the way.
Yo! Alright, we're getting Mana Ward. That's fair.
If I draw a land, do I just try to cast Siege Gang?
Let me tell you what your card on the top of your library
Right,
is.
I forgot, because I scried it there. Well, let's cast Hidden Dragon Slayer again.
You can cast Siege Gang anyway. Do you have the mana for it?
Alright, Mox Diamond. Let's get Siege Gang countered, so that he doesn't counter, Armageddon.
I said it quick enough.
Dismiss. So yeah, he did have
Whatever.
a Cryptic.
Our opponent's literally mono blue control.
I wonder what that
We're gonna
one's
die
for.
to this 2/2.
Does he have like a... What's that? Not swords. Path of Exile.
Yeah, he's got Path, and that's his white splash.
Luteral Core.
Okay.
I guess I just play Hidden Dragon Slayer and Kami.
Yeah. Yeah. Get a board. This Hidden Dragon Slayer cannot stay in play.
He's just having a rough day.
Uh-huh.
Well, okay, get out of here. I was playing the Friendship song and it went over and YouTube forgot I wanted to autoplay
Oh.
Future Sight.
Did you just cast it?
He just-
Immediately kill it.
Yeah. I
The
can
moment you have
respond.
priority.
Yeah, I did. He got Dungeon Geist off top. Okay. Attack with Looter.
That's a hell of a 5-mana spell.
5 mana,
Please
do
dr-
nothing.
I really hope you draw a land here.
What is Elspeth?
Yeah, because he tapped out for that.
No, he's got 2 up.
Bust him anyway. Like,
I don't believe you.
yeah, like he's played like 4 counter spells already.
I don't believe you. He didn't have it.
Whatever, we get tokens now.
Do I attack?
No, you probably want to leave the threat of the Dragon Slayer still around.
Yeah, I have redundant destruction. Okay, I'm gonna
Yeah.
Armageddon next turn if I possibly can.
Yeah, this is the Armageddon, by the way. This is definitely the zone to Armageddon in. So he gets the looter, whatever.
If he hits me, he gets to loot. He wants to loot.
Oh man, our opponent is in that sort of hell zone. All right,
Dungeon Geists.
right. We knew that was there.
I guess I swords that. And then
Yeah.
Geddon. I even drew a land.
Well, don't play it.
Yeah. So, choose you.
Yeah.
Let's keep Elspeth alive. And I pulled his counter out. Excellent.
Oh, he whipped a counter out at you.
Yeah.
Sweet. So you get him then, or you can Helix, but. And then Elspeth pluses.
Okay.
And you get to attack. Well, not attacking's probably not worth it here.
Yeah, not worth it yet.
So, All right.
Okay, Dungeon
I feel
Geist
like
comes in, and
I feel like you have.
Looter also comes in. So
Yeah.
Elspeth dies soon.
Are they both going at Elspeth?
He's not looting
Okay.
anymore.
Whatever.
Ponder.
We get 9 tokens off of it. Really, land ponder.
Land Ponder.
Okay. All right. Did you know our opponent's literally mono blue? Because they haven't shown us a reason for them to not be mono blue yet.
I wonder, do I just throw a token away to get 5 damage in?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Attack with all creatures.
Yeah.
Because I'm holding a burn spell.
So Elspeth's dead here,
Yeah.
but your opponent's going to be like in the hell zone of having to block these 1/1s.
Also, he doesn't have Upheaval. He could have Supreme Verdict, but whatever.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of bad for him right now to get rid of his looter.
Right. Okay.
Elixir of Immortality. Yo!
Ah, that 5 life. Is that 5 life enough to matter? Like,
I could Helix his Geist.
if you're gonna helix something, the Geist is the card you want to helix. So I feel like that's correct.
Let's attack and like do it whenever.
Old counter spells, but whatever.
Should I just do it now then?
That's what I mean. That's specifically what I am saying. Is you should probably do it just now,
Okay.
unless this puts him at 4 or something like that. But
This puts him at 6. Come to think. This puts him at 6.
whatever. Like, I still feel like. Well, actually, Okay, hold it up. Yeah.
I'm gonna do that thing where you wiggle your lands a couple times.
Yeah.
Also, he's got Elixir of Immortality up.
Okay, here's my game plan. I like this one. You attack him next turn.
Yeah. I'm at his
Put him
instep.
to 1.
Do I Zorch his? Oh, and then in his okay, and then in response to the Elixir trigger.
Yeah, then you War Leader's Helix.
Yeah.
So. Then yeah, play the land or whatever. So.
Okay, he goes to 1. Oh no, he's doing it right. He's doing it at the right step. He's doing it
Okay.
now.
Yeah, sure.
So do I kill his Geist or?
I have no idea. You're going to put him at the exact same spot again. I think kill his Geists.
Sure, I'll just
Now at this point.
do it and have it like.
If our opponent's going to be smart about it, whatever. How did we tap 5 mana? Oh, okay. Your opponent's dead on board here, so...
Legacy's Allure!
That doesn't do anything.
Not immediately. Also, I can Fate's Fetter his blocker.
Yeah, okay. Goodbye. He has no cards in hand.
Yeah. And he'll never know what my morph was, because it never flicked up.
Except for the 3 times he got to see what it was.
You found my joke, thanks.
Yeah.
So...
The real information we gave him was that Fate's Fetters we didn't need to play.
Yeah, but it immediately won me the game. I didn't want him to top deck something. Like
No, I mean, he was dead on board.
Okay, so what do I have any changes to make? Like, do I want like Relic Warder for his Legacy's Allure?
What he showed, he had Legacy's Allure and
Future
Future
Sight.
Sight. Is Vengeance better than Wrath in that case then?
We can cycle Vengeance if it doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
What would we take out for Relic Warder if we played it? The Dream? Monastery Mentor?
God. I really like Mentor against our opponent if we can resolve Monastery Mentor. But Boros Charm gives us another piece of reach, which
Yeah,
could be fun, as
relevant
we
there.
saw. Maybe we just,
Roll it back.
maybe it's just, maybe it's just we swap the rats. I don't know. Like that's the only.
I'm willing to try that.
Like there are cards our opponent played that are like Future Sight's pretty damn dangerous, and I feel like that game would have
Yeah, if his
been a
Future
lot
Sight
more.
had like land on top or whatever.
Yeah,
Two-lander on the draw, Rune Mom, Finks,
and
Armageddon,
Exalted.
Exalted.
I like sneaking Rune Mob in.
Let's keep.
Yeah,
Let's see if he force spikes me.
I mean that's a card you want to force spike, right?
Ponder. So we're
Oh,
not
sweet.
so sweet. Rune Mom resolves.
Force.
I'd be okay with that.
Force. I guess we could play Hidden Dragon Slayer on turn, like.
Lifelink Piker.
Mm.
He played Jace. The Jace.
Oh, that is a card we probably don't want to be staying in play for too long.
We have little ways to deal with it.
Right. Do we really want to play this stupid Hidden Dragon Slayer face up? Like, that's. Like, a threat. Is that good enough? I'm sitting here trying to. It gets past Jace. Basically, if we don't draw land, we can't do anything else. So, like, maybe playing the Hidden Dragon Slayer is just fine.
Yeah, I'm doing it. The real reason I was considering it is because I wanted to play the shuffle with my Exalted Angel again, but
Well, mm,
no.
so yeah, the big thing with Jace is that not only does Jace flip very quickly here,
He's doing it on his own turn. He's willing to take some lumps. Or not even.
yeah, he must want to card draw then, like very apparently. But yeah, the big thing is that when that Jace flips, all right, let's just get in there with the Dragon Slayer. He can like flashback ponder.
Mm-hmm.
Like Jace is a snapcaster on the other side. Have we even
Impulse.
seen any Dragon Slayers targets? No.
It looks like his deck beats you with like little tempo guys.
Basically.
Dungeon Geists.
Okay.
Um,
You should target your guy with the Rune Mom when it chose to target.
yeah, which is Rude Mom.
No, we'll just give Rune Mom pro blue and then nothing happens here.
Mm-hmm.
Like, nice try.
Here's a question: do I morph down Exalted Angel or do I cycle Chroma's Vengeance?
One of them, Kitchen Finks is an option here too.
Oh, well, let's go ahead and cast Finks then.
Yeah.
As a creature that can attack into Dungeon Geists.
That's mostly the reason I like Kitchen Finks here. All right, so Jace is going to become the hell card advantage engine.
Like right now.
What's Jace's loyalty on the back?
5.
Freaking hell.
He goes up to 6 on plus. Which he's going to do.
Jace the hell fucker.
Well, let's morph down Exalted Angel and try to find... I could also cycle Chroma's Vengeance looking for land for Face Fetter.
I actually am thinking, what about like Rune Mom for Pro Blue attacking a Jace?
On Hidden Dragon Speaker.
Like just to try and start wearing that down.
We
Also,
could...
like Exalted's probably fine too, but
Well, let's play Exalted and see what happens. He has not played a
yeah,
counter
okay,
spell yet. Dissipate. Okay.
right, whatever.
Uh,
But yeah, like Rune Mom giving Hidden Dragon Slayer Pro Blue and then getting in at Jace to start trying to wear Jace down because we need like Jace is a stupid card advantage engine when you have Ponder
and
and
Impulse.
yeah. Okay.
Okay. He's holding up... He's got 3 cards in hand. He's holding up things. Do I just go for it?
What the Geddon?
Or Faith's Fetters?
Oh, yeah, yeah, go for the Fates Fetters on Jace.
And if that fails, we just do the same plan as last time.
Yeah.
Oh, it worked. Hooray!
Okay. Then we just don't do anything.
We're at 30.
Like, we don't use Mother Runes to attack. We just wait till next turn when Kitchen Finks turns back on.
Stroke of
And
Genius for 3 cards.
Hey, that's like... Oh, is that why the white's in there? Is he splashing a copy of Sphinx's Rev? Mole Drifter!
He's playing Mole Drifter.
Mole Drifter!
I think I just attack with Finks.
Attack with Finks, see what he does. We can cycle Vengeance.
Yeah, I think I want to cycle Vengeance his end step.
You know, you could cycle it now to see if you get the land, and then, like, that might let us play Elspeth or Wormcoil.
I just eat Mole Drifter, right? By protection, or do I...
Yeah, give protection, yeah.
Because if I don't do that, then he doesn't trade with the Geists next turn.
Yes. Like, this is kind of a bait, but whatever. Also, you want to try the Geddon? Is that worth just trying here? Like...
Well, I just played a land, so no. Brainstorm.
Okay.
I kind of want to like get Elspeth or Wormcoil down, maybe.
Elspeth would be really nice to have, though the Dungeon Geist answers it quickly, but...
Okay, Harbinger of the Tides to bounce Rune Mom?
Rune Mom. Yeah, that was the entire point of this, like, line of play, was to get our Rune Mom out of play. Right?
Okay,
Like, that's gotta be why.
Okay, here's Dungeon Guy starting 1/10 of my life total. Play Blade Splicer?
I'd attack first.
Yeah,
Swinging with both?
both.
Yeah.
Yeah, play Blade Splicer, play Mom.
Yeah,
Play
in
Mom
that order.
first.
Well, play the one you want to get countered first, basically.
Okay.
Like, what one do you want to resolve?
Let's see what happens.
I highly doubt your first card is resolving.
Remand. Let's play Rune Mom then. He's got 4 mana up, 5 cards in hand.
Yeah, sure.
Go for it. I gotta...
Whatever.
If I want to cast Armageddon, I'll have to...
Yeah.
Okay, there's Dismiss. Okay.
Okay. All right.
I might be able to cast Armageddon.
This is so dumb.
Not with Glenolindra Archmage, I'm not.
Oh, good
Enter
lord.
We are entered Hell Zone.
Hell Zone is real. Okay.
Let's attack with Finks.
Yep.
Blocking with Avalundra Archmage. Okay.
Okay, that's one Archmage activation down.
Gain me 2 life.
And then we play a Blades Placer, which probably isn't resolving because
Probably not.
our opponent's a hellfucker. Like,
Forbid. Cast with buyback.
no! The Hell Zone is real. What did he?
Spell Pierce and Island.
Oh, shit. Okay. All right. Forbid is here.
I guess I could.
This is
If I swords anything, it has to be Glenalindra.
right.
Future Sight? Oh no.
Oh no.
Force Spike on the top. Okay.
Okay.
Do I just see what I draw and then concede?
How's your opponent? No, 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 no. Screw conceding. Your opponent's at 10 cards left in deck.
Oh, okay.
He can future sight all you freaking want. Like,
So what do I do here?
um, oh, he has Elixir in his deck. You're right. Okay, so Mill is fake. If you play Wormcoil, it gets Force Spiked.
Hmm. If I play Elspeth, it gets Force Spiked. Or Forbidden. I guess I gotta try it though, right?
Well, the other thing is you can like try swords to try and make. I don't think you do anything this turn. I think you pass and try swords on his end step.
Okay. I just target Geist and force him to.
The big thing is if we cast something, he's just going to cast that Force Spike and Treachery.
Hmm.
You could try to
I could source my own guy.
swords your own guy.
Sure. That's cute.
Sure.
I gotta start playing fast. I'm down on clock quite a
Yeah.
bit.
Okay. Okay. Fine.
He just let it happen. He didn't get to untap the lands.
Yeah, that's the real power. All right. So opponent has Force Spike in hand.
And then the elixir. Okay.
Ah, shit. The elixir's here.
Yeah.
Crap. And Forbid is up.
When I cast Precursor Goal, I'm gonna get it countered.
Sure. I say we just keep casting like backbreaking spells and see if one of them resolves.
Okay.
That was Forbid with buyback.
He got rid of Dragon Lord Ojutai and Force Spike.
Ojutai is the white. Okay. So his hand is only we know his hand. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he's got Remove Soul on top? No!
Ha. Okay. Well, he can't Force Spike, so yeah, go ahead and try casting.
Worm Coil?
Yeah. Just do it.
Yeah, just do it. Yep, there we go. Up Enforceable on top. I'm losing this game.
I want to see all the cards in his deck, okay? That's the reason I've not told you to concede.
He's going to crack Elixir like right... He didn't right now. Okay.
Yeah. If we can keep seeing more cards, we have full information, you know? Our opponent's greedy. Like 10 seconds is worth it here. Flooded Strand off the top.
Using his Elixir to get another shuffle.
Okay, so that's at the point now where
Spell Pierce. Yeah, and then he gets to loot. Force Spike on top. Discarded Spell Pierce. Okay.
And he just discards Spell Pierce and gets Force Spike.
I'm gonna play Kami of Ancient Law.
Yeah, sure.
Do I even want to show him things? I'm not
If
gonna.
you want to concede, do it now. Just
I'm,
do it.
I'm doing it. Like I'm not gonna learn anything new. He just elixired. We saw
Yeah,
all but
that's
four
what
cards in this deck. So if he's got Lean and Relic Warder is
Alright.
a lot cooler when he has Treachery. And he doesn't have
Also,
any Hidden Dragon Slayer things because he has Ojutai with a million counters up. Like, is that ever going to happen?
it could technically kill it when it goes to attack. It loses hexproof, and it doesn't have like untap or anything like that. It just loses hexproof.
So what do I-
That said, Hidden Dragon Slayer is probably not that good, and is probably the better cut for Relic Warder.
anything else? We got Banishing
All of our
Light.
Banishing Light's probably fine here too. What do we want out?
One of our Armageddons, maybe.
I like Armageddon if
I
they can
like the
resolve.
Geddons too, or a Chroma's Vengeance.
How about Vengeance? I didn't see that Vengeance doing much, and if we're putting Banishing Light in, it'll be fine.
I like this hand.
All right, what do we got?
Chalice, Elspeth, Alice Post Siege, Blade Splicer, 3 lands.
Okay, sweet. So Chalice on 1,
Yeah.
and then Blade Splicer with a
4 Spike backup.
4 Spike backup. I'll say this: our opponent's deck being mono blue is probably the most consistent thing I've ever seen in Cube. Right? Like
Splashing white for Ojutai. We found like the thing he's splashing for.
that's a strong card if it's your creature. You know, like it impulses on hit. It's a win con. Luckily, Elspeth's a good answer to it.
Multi-kick once.
Yep.
Also, yeah, we could active aggression to steal his Jace.
That would be fun.
I could also play Outpost Siege next turn. Or just get Blade Splicer down.
I like Blade Splicer down if we can, because that's a hell of a threat.
Remand me. No. Impulse. Okay, it might resolve unless he wants to force a
Might
will
resolve.
Here. Force of will!
Yo! Freaking him out. What's it remove?
It removed Spell Pierce.
Okay. Okay. All right. Okay.
Let's play Outpost Siege.
With again with the backup.
Mm-hmm. Okay, cracking his fetch. You gonna dissipate this?
Debate this.
Or absorb? Is that one of the 4 cards we didn't see? It's dissipate.
Yeah.
Okay. Tap out. Tap out.
That's sad. That's really sad because Elspeth is one of the strongest cards we could possibly like control.
Do I just go for it, or do I just play Kami of Ancient Law?
Kami's safe enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll just play the Kami. You know how many counter spells our opponent actually plays? It's infinity.
It's all of them. Also, he's holding like Force Spike. Okay,
Yeah.
he's flashing in Harbinger as a 2/2.
Okay. That's fine. Don't block, don't make the trade here because your Kami is a lot more valuable
Temple.
than his 2/2.
Bottom planes.
Yeah, bottom planes. Yeah, don't attack, don't let those two fight because stopping Future Sight is way too important.
Brainstorm on his main phase.
He missed a land drop.
He found it.
Okay.
Dungeon
Please have
Geist.
Dungeon Geist. Okay. So if we play, the problem is Dungeon Geist answers Elspeth in 2 turns, but we've seen this board before.
Yeah, I think I just play it and try to kill it with Banishing Light or Warrior's Helix.
Yeah. Well, you can cast both next turn, so that's safe. So
Yeah,
yeah.
that's exactly what I was thinking.
All right, Elspeth for +1. We can't get forced again.
He
Force is
already
already
he
gone.
already forced unless he like snap forces.
All right. So this is an obvious attack at Elspeth.
Dragon Lord Ojitai. He's tapped out. I Banishing Light his Geists and then try to kill Ojitai in combat.
That's the best you can try to do. Yeah. If your opponent has a counter, that's pretty. God, we can't minus Elspeth because of that. Yeah, that's the line. But you also want to use Elspeth this turn. Remember.
Yep. Plus.
Yeah. All right.
Let's try it.
What's the counter?
I'm betting on dismiss.
Forbid.
He's thinking about it. Nope. It's forbid. Just cast.
Dang. Right on the money. Remand wouldn't work. Like, we would just kill it back again. Like,
Yeah.
we just wouldn't care. Anyway, so we lose Elspeth, but we have the board right now.
Mm-hmm.
Problem being
hold that plains. I don't. Do I attack with Kami?
I really don't want to lose Kami.
Do I attack with all soldiers?
Yeah, we have to start getting damage in. I think we hold back the Kami, though. Like, Treachery and specifically the, like, Future Sight is way too good. What we need is a live draw. But the problem is now with Ojitai, it's impossible to resolve a spell.
It's going to be really hard. Unless I double hold spells.
Right.
Glenelendra, it's mana up. Okay, so that means I want to draw Siege Gang Commander. Okay.
Whew. Guess you play that land.
Yeah, I do now. Just for...
Yeah.
Do I start shooting things?
If you shoot the Harbinger, you can kind of better attack.
Yeah. So let's shoot the Harbinger. Choose target creature or player. Red. Sacrifice a goblin. Wait, I clicked on the wrong thing. Okay.
Please tell me you didn't just shoot your...
No, I shot Glenelendra. I guess...
then just
not
don't
attack.
Attack.
Yeah. It's okay, man. Wait, I can hold up double Siege Gang next turn to kill Dragon Lord Tarka?
Yes.
Or not Tarka, but yeah.
Yeah. You can... Or just kill it immediately, like... So you're attacking for 6.
Mm-hmm.
So more impulse.
Treachery on Kami of Ancient Law.
Sack it in response.
I have to kill my own Banishing Light to do that.
No. Sack it in response. Oh, shit, you're right.
Yeah.
Crap.
I guess if I do that, he doesn't get to untap the lands.
Right, because if you just let him have the Kami, he's going to make that play anyway.
Yeah.
And he'll untap the lands. So, yeah, you kind of just have to target your own Banishing Light. At least, think of it this way.
Mm-hmm.
Without the Banishing Light, we wouldn't have even had the option.
It would also just be a bear. Plains.
All right. God, can we...
I guess
this was the turn we draw real.
I guess I kill Ojitai.
Yeah, kill Ojitai, and... That's really all you can do. Like, you can throw Siege Gang at
Glenelindra to finish killing it.
Yeah.
I'm losing this game in 3 turns anyways.
Yeah.
And probably not even
You
because of my misplay.
no.
The treachery there was crushing. And now he has counter spells to hold up for whatever I draw.
And we know his hand is like in. Well, also you can't counter planes.
He's got a Muldrifter. Yeah.
You can't counter planes.
Finks.
Oh my god, does that put us alive?
Buy a life. If
Yeah.
it resolves. Remand! Okay.
If we can replay that. We have infinite mana because we've drawn infinite mana. Haha. Eat it.
So I have to draw something like now.
You need to like draw and resolve War Leader's Helix.
Or trick him into killing my kitchen finks and do that as well. Chromox. When is a land not a land?
When your opponent can counterspell your damn land.
Hooray! I lost to a really good deck.
Yeah, holy shit.
I liked my deck a lot too, though. It was a little clunkier than I would have liked, but what are you gonna do?
Yeah. Also, like, if we're gonna lose to somebody, that deck was freaking ridiculous.
It was good. Yes, I liked it. Should I have? Wait, I should have boarded an exquisite firecraft over War Leader's Helix.
Shit, uncounterable.
Anyways,
Oh well,
that is it for now. Thank you for
that was
joining me,
good.
everyone, and thank you for joining me, Jens, and enduring my several misplays.
We made it. We made it.
We made. I know one thing I can part with to
What's
show everyone that I'm actually good at things.
is it? The picture?
It's not picture. It's
Okay.
yeah.
Gus.
Or wait, yeah, here we go. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. It's good now.
Good night, everyone.